Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines, where we are continuing working on the same area pretty much. Now, if you look here, we have like a big center area that's kind of empty, and I want to fill that out. But I wasn't sure what to do because it was very awkwardly positioned, where a road through there would have been hard to do, and I wasn't sure what would look good. And it took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do, but what I end up doing makes it look so much nicer than I ever thought it would. I'm very happy with how this whole area turns out. I was really worried too because of how awkward it does look there. It's just a very awkward area. But once I paint over most of this area, just with that tool, it ends up looking a lot nicer. It I've really loved using the surface painting tool. I use it a little too much maybe, but at the same time in areas like this, it makes more sense to have more of a plaza area than just green grass everywhere. Or at least that's what I feel. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does to me. Anyways, it's just a matter of continuing with my whole idea of using paths everywhere possible. I just put some paths through there and I put some buildings down and I keep the buildings I like, and the ones I do like end up adding to the area a lot. And once again, having that like back area open makes these default buildings look a lot better. Or at least the growables look a lot better. It's more what I mean. And it's just a matter of bring them over. Having paths through the middle helps a lot. It just makes it feel a lot more real and a lot more lively. Lots of people walking through that area. And it's just, I wanted to get some more greenery right there because it felt a little too gray. And I add a lot of greenery in this area because of how boring and how bland everything looked. And because I have the people walking only on those paths, I don't use all of it. So it looks a little weird without having things that kind of make them conform to the area. So I decided to keep doing the planters, and it really helps to make make it look more natural the way the people are moving. They're kind of like avoiding this larger area, but it's not something that's necessarily like, you could see people having more options walking around the area. It's not set in stone, but it's a little hard with the paths because, once again, people just use the paths and then they just... It's so straight lined and it's hard to get something that looks actually nice. And right there, I just want to work on this area and get more parks in the back because, like I said, this area is a very awkward shape. So most buildings look wrong, almost. So what I end up doing is just placing a whole shit ton of them. A shit ton of these paths and stuff right in there. And putting trees and making it feel a lot more open and a lot more natural with some greenery in the back. Because otherwise it would just look very awkward there. But having it very purposeful makes it feel a lot more better. Like, placing all of these things down makes the area feel like there's a purpose for it, even though it's just covered up with a bunch of ground cover and rocks and trees. It still makes it feel more like a purpose than just keeping the normal stuff in the back. And I've really liked doing the detailing in the city. I think that's my favorite thing. I love doing the details. It makes everything feel a little bit more lively. I'm like, I placed everything you see. Like, it's very rewarding when you think about it that way. And it's just a matter of finding things that you think look good. And a lot of this video is just me placing down more trees and stuff to make it feel a lot more natural and a lot more green. And I think it does look very nice. And hopefully soon, I'm pretty sure I have park life. So, yeah. In certain areas, I do the whole idea where I just go ahead and place down the ground cover. Others, I do the whole idea of placing down the surface painting tool. And it just depends on the location with what works best. Like, I think the areas where you more traditionally see people kind of walking around, like over there, we've got all the schools, we've got that big hotel building, and it's very tall, so I thought there would be a lot of open space, and I thought it would look nice. And I think overall it does look fairly nice like that, and yeah. One of the other things I wanted to do was just get in some more regular rocks in there. Give it a little bit more definition. I do wish I added a little bit more greenery there, though. I do feel like it's a little too open in some areas. I should have probably had another planter, but it's okay. It's okay. It looks okay for the time being. And I don't know. I really like the idea of the paths. The paths just work well. They make sense, and they look good, and they allow for people to walk around the city. It makes walking more viable than driving when you have all these paths cutting through different areas. And yeah, I'm just very happy with overall how it turns out. I don't know. And the planters, once again, they just look good. They work well. They make sense. They add a little bit more realism to the area, which I'm very thankful for and happy about. I wasn't sure how well it would work, but overall I realized that it does work very well, and I'm very much so happy with how everything kind of turns out in the area. It makes it all look very busy and populated with the paths and the trees. And yeah, I'm not totally sure what else I do here. I'm kind of just rambling at this point. We'll see though. But anyways, I'm just gonna talk about something else. So I've been editing a bunch of videos, as you guys know, while I'm home and scheduling them for the future. So I have videos going out once a week, every day on Wednesday at noon, and or at least for this series. And I have a flash drive full of a bunch of other videos I have recorded that I may edit while if I'm bored. So I'm bringing that with me, so I have more content that I can turn out if I want to. Because something that I didn't realize I missed was kind of making the videos. It got kind of like boring. I didn't know what else to do. But like, I have so many videos recorded, and I can't really record videos in college. It's a little hard. So I'm in a dorm. I'm on a laptop. I don't have my mic. So like these videos I kind of have to do here so I can have my mic. I can edit videos, sure, at home, but nothing like this. I can't do a voiceover properly or it's going to sound pretty bad. But I don't know. It's just something that I've got to deal with for a while. And hopefully I will be able to overcome it and continue making videos, because it is something that I did miss. I did miss making videos. It's just something like it's my hobby. I enjoy making videos occasionally. Like not all the time, but sometimes it is just a lot of fun to sit back, look at some old clips and be like, wow, that was fun. Like it's a lot of reminiscing when I make videos, because a lot of times I record a shit ton and I don't really edit until much, much later down the line. And I'm never really sure, like, oh, do I want to actually make it? But a lot of the videos actually do turn out to be very fun, because I do have a bunch of footage of different games that maybe not all will work, or there's only some funny parts, and then I gotta like use some other footage from other recording sessions. So I really only edit when I'm feeling like it and when I'm kind of on a spree. Like right now, I'm definitely on that editing mood. I'm on that vibe. I want to get my YouTube channel back to life. I want to revive it. kind of. It's just something that's nice to have. It's always kind of fun. Oh, it's always been something to bring people together because, like, my friends and I, we forget about a lot of things that we do. Like, we've changed a lot, and I've had this channel for like 5 years, and it's constantly changing with me. And right now, as you see, there's a lot more like City Skylines stuff. When I first started, of course, it was Minecraft, but I still like doing the funny moment stuff, because that's always fun. It's always so much fun to go back and see those videos. I'm like, oh, I remember that, and oh, I don't remember that. Oh, that was so fun. And a lot of the videos I do enjoy. I think my editing isn't like the best. I think I could improve. I don't think it's out of the world. But just from a compilation perspective, I think I choose the right clips most of the time. And the videos do turn out to be pretty fun. And it's something that I missed. I like rewatched some of my older YouTube videos of the like funtages and funny moments, and they're all just kind of fun. Like, I'll get some genuine laughs out of it. And when I had my friends over, like, we watched a few, and we were like the genuine laughs because we're like, oh, this is us. It's something that, I don't know, I'm always gonna treasure it. I've always hated when people delete their old videos. I've never deleted a video. I've only unlisted and privated videos. Not even, I unlisted most of my videos. A lot of my older videos, they're unlisted, but they can all be found in a playlist. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode, and I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.